Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Adam and you're back at another video. I know I can't believe it either. Another Planet Zoo video. Loving playing Planet Zoo at the moment. Absolutely love this game. But the things I'm doing in Planet Zoo at the moment are quite unique. If you've not seen my other stuff, feel free to go and check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. But I tend to build stuff lately what has no use and no point, which sounds funny, I know, but bear with me. So basically, if you've not already figured out, in this speed build we are building the Griffin's home out of Family Guy. If you don't know what Family Guy is, give it a little Google search, even give it a watch. Really funny, really funny and interesting TV show. I think it's an American based TV show, but yeah, it's brilliantly funny. It's more catered towards an adult audience, but I personally enjoy the show, so that's why I decided to build the family house. The main family in the show is called the Griffins, so I built the Griffins house. Now, like I was saying before, lately I've started building stuff that has no like, not meaning, but had no use, no functionality. And what I mean by that is, you couldn't really make this build into a habitat. Well, you could, but you've got to bear in mind you need a powerful PC for one, because this build has got a lot of pieces in. As you can see, currently I'm adding individual coloured wood pieces to cover the whole of the walls, and layering them and duplicating them down, grouping them up, as you can see here, using the multi-select tool, and then duplicating them, adding them as a senior group, duplicating them down and all over the walls. So it's many pieces. I don't know how many pieces precisely, but I'm guessing it's definitely over 1,500. It must be. But yeah, so I've started building these builds, and what I'm trying to do really is take myself out of my comfort zone. Instead of just building habitats and zoos and stuff what I would normally do in Planet Zoo, I wanted to think outside the box and build something what's more like artsy and more like an art piece. So I get I Google a picture of something what I'm interested in. In this case, it's the Griffin's house from Family Guy, because I love Family Guy. I've also done the Simpsons house from The Simpsons. I'll pop that up here for you to have a quick look. And I've also played a lot of Pokemon in my time, and the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Sword and Shield, on the Nintendo Switch. He has a building in there which is called the Pokemon Center, and I also painstakingly built that, which I'll pop up now quickly. There you go. If you want to check out any of that stuff, I've probably made a video on it. If not, pictures will be on my Facebook link down in the description. So yeah, been really focused on making these builds, because not many people make stuff. If you just search Planet Zoo in YouTube or on Google or anything, it's all the habitats and stuff. Not me. For some reason I start building stuff what has no resemblance to zoos and fun, and these kind of builds what I do recently, it's all about having fun. Now, I'm not to judge what anyone does in their spare time to have fun. Well, for some reason I spend my spare time building buildings out of either films, other video games or TV shows. I don't know why, I just find it fun. I find it like a little artsy project and something to work towards, and it learns me a lot about the games, because doing these builds, I discover new pieces. And like this path here, what you can see leading up to the building, this is just a simple gravel path. It's a prefabricated path what Planet Zoo kindly provide for us, so it's not custom built. But I've actually never used this path in any of my zoos, any habitats or anything, and I don't know why. I don't know why I've overlooked it, because I think it's a really natural looking path and I really like it, so I'm definitely going to be using more of these builds well, not builds, sorry, more of these paths in my builds, especially within my zoos. So let's get back into it a little bit here now. I kind of went off on a tangent then, but yeah. We started building the front door. As you can see, we've layered the full walls with all the panels. We've added the bushes. We working on the picture as a reference point, trying to get it as accurate as possible to the original picture what I had of the Griffin's house. So luckily for us, the door was square. Well, it's not square, it's a rectangle. The door was rectangle, so it was really easy to build. When I did the Simpsons one, the door had an arch on the top, which was a pain in the backside to build. To get all the individual pieces lined up correctly to the width I wanted it was a pain in the backside. Luckily, this front door was a rectangle, nice and easy to build. Also on top of the door was a little triangle shape, and again, luckily, Planet Zoo kindly have a rectangle shape plaster piece, which all I had to do was place and then outline with the individual wood pieces to add the wood effect, and it came out looking really good. I'm not going to talk all the way through this build, so luckily you are going to get a little bit of piece, but it will skip forward a little bit as well towards the end, and it will skip forward to the roof part of me building it, because this roof was so painstaking to build, and the reason why is I used the in-game roof pieces what I've already provided, and then realised that the roof was going to be way too tall and out of scale as to the picture. You'll see as I'm building the roof that it just doesn't look right. It's too big, it's too wide, it's too tall. Yeah, it wasn't working, so I had to delete it all and start again, and I couldn't use any of the in-game pieces. I had to do it custom pieces, so I had to use my good old trustworthy plaster pieces, what are not part of a grid, and then I had to line them all up, get a nice triangle shape out of them and place it down as the roof, and then recolour them to a nice green, because green is what the colour of the roof is of the Griffin's house, which was a bit of a pain, but it comes out looking much better. And this is the thing with Planet Zoo. If you build something and you take a step back, look at it, is there something what doesn't look right? Is there something you're not happy with? Don't just leave it, because well, I can't personally, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but I tend to try to want things as perfect as I can get them, basically. So if I see something out of place, or if I see something not to the scale I want it, I'll go back and I'll either custom build it, or I'll change it out for different pieces. And you can do the same also, and then your final product, your finished product, will come out looking so much better if you spend time on the little details and making sure everything is correct. So as you can see there, I've built the like a side porch, would you call it, and just building the bushes now around it, what is also resembled in the picture. The funny thing is, when I was doing this build, the Griffin's house has a garage, and I actually forgot to build the garage. I had to go back and build the garage. You will get a little update from me, which was me during the build. So I will shut up now for a couple of minutes, not that long unfortunately, so you don't get that much peace, and then I will in the next section, basically after the spill part section, you will see me in the build, currently building it in the zone, explaining what I've done, what I'm changing and what I'm about to do. You will then see me painstakingly trying to draw out and plan and build the roof, and then you'll probably, knowing me, get a lovely cinematic of the end result, so stick around to see that. I am going to go and grab another cup of coffee now, I think, because I am parched after doing all this commentating over this speed build. Well, yeah, my name's Adam. I hope you enjoy the rest of the speed build. If you do, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, Comment down below if you watch Family Guy yourself. Comment, let me know. See you in a couple of minutes. Right, so as you can see, it's coming along very nicely, if I do say so myself. So, little update for you. We've progressed a little bit since that speed build has left off. I hope you're enjoying the speed build, by the way. So, I've covered all the outside of the building with all these individual panels. Bit of a nightmare to do, but it's all done now, all looking nice and tidy. Shortened this little area down a little bit because in the picture it don't look as long as I had it. Tidied a few things up, added this window, added this door, started building up the sides of the roof and the top floor. So now all we have to do is add the roof, add a little bit more detail. I need to sort this garage door out because it's way too far over this side, I think. And yeah, then we should be done. Oh, I've added the windows on the top floor as well. I need to add the wooden beams to the windows like I have done the bottom ones. And then we should be done. So stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of the speed build of me finishing it off. And if you liked the video, feel free to drop me a like. Comment down below if you watch Family Guy and if you enjoy Family Guy like I do. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this also. Yeah, my name's Adam, and peace out.